Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sudharani, professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and today, as part of object-oriented programming through Java Lab series, today I am going to discuss one of the experiment without writing any code, build a GUI. GUI means graphical user interface that display text in label. So we have to display the text in a label and image in an image view. So we have to do this using javafx. So I'm going to demonstrate this experiment using scene builder. Scene Builder is a visual layout tool that allows you to design JavaFX applications without writing any code. It provides a drag and drop interface for placing UI elements like labels, buttons, images, which makes GUI design fast. So first thing is you have to install Scene Builder on your computer and then open the Scene Builder. So you'll have all these options. So I'm choosing the empty option for the desktop. In JavaFX Scene Builder, everything you see in the hierarchy panel like buttons, labels, layouts, etc. is made up of two main components. Okay, so one is the containers, which is the layout panes, and the controls, which is UI components and widgets. So let us try to understand these two clearly. So containers are the layout panes. Containers, also called as layout panes, are used to hold and arrange other UI components such as buttons, labels, text fields, and even other containers in a particular layout. They decide how the child elements are positioned and sized in the scene. So example containers are VBox, HBox, border pane, grid pane, stack pane, anchor pane, flow pane, tile pane, etc. So I have chosen VBox pane. Controls are the interactive user interface components that user sees and interacts with. They are usually placed inside the containers. Examples of the controls are labels, buttons, text field, text area, checkbox, radio button, image view, list view, table view, slider, progress bar, etc. So here I am placing a label on the VBox. So a label placed inside a VBox. So VBox is a container which holds the label. Label is a control. So I created a GUI that displays text and an image. First I added a label and set its text to 206 feet Ambedkar statue in Vijayawada. I applied a custom font to the label and sets its background color to yellow. To organize the layout, I wrapped the label in a VBox and centered it. Why do we need to wrap controls in a container? So if you just place controls like labels, buttons without a container, they'll all sit on top of each other because there is no layout system to position them. So a container, so say VBox here, tells JavaFX how and where to place each control. Without a container, controls overlap or appear randomly. With a VBox container, controls are neatly stacked vertically. Containers automatically adjust the size and position of their children when the window is resized. So this makes your user interface responsive. So you often want some controls to behave together. For example, a label and a text field for entering the name, an image and a caption below it. So by wrapping them in a container like VBox, they stay grouped and move together. So you can apply CSS styles to a container. So CSS styles are background colors, borders, paddings, all this to a container, and it will affect everything inside it. So if you set FX background color yellow for a VBox, all the controls inside that VBox appear on a yellow background. So every JavaFX scene must have a single root node, usually a container. All controls must be children or subchildren of this root container. This gives your scene a tree-like structure. If there is no container, JavaFX does not know where to or how to display each control. So after the label, I have added a image in the image view, so which is the Ambedkar's image. So I took it from my computer and set the path of the image, and the image is now in the image view. So I also customized the image view by giving it a pink background and a black border with a width of 12 pixel. After finalizing the design, I saved the layout as an fxml file. Using Scene Builder is very helpful because it simplifies GUI creation. However, to use Scene Builder effectively, you need the Java Development Kit or the JDK installed on your computer. So the JDK provides the necessary Java libraries, including javafx, which is required to run and compile javafx applications. JavaFX has several advantages over older technologies like Swing or Applets. It supports modern GUI features such as CSS styling, advanced animations, and media integration. JavaFX also separates design from logic through FXML, making the code cleaner, easier to maintain. So that said, JavaFX is not the only way to create GUIs in Java. Swing is still available, and you can also use third-party frameworks, but JavaFX offers a more modern and flexible approach. The preview feature in JavaFX Scene Builder allows you to see how your UI will look and behave without running your Java program. You can interact with controls like buttons, text fields in the preview window to check layout, alignment, and appearance. So preview is like a live snapshot of your graphical user interface. So I have saved my .fxml file on the desktop. So when I double click on this, the operating system will open the XML code in the notepad or the VS code. So instead of Scene Builder, so that's why we see XML code over here instead of the graphical layout. So you can click on the code and say open with Scene Builder application. So when you do that, your visual GUI editor will open your GUI instead of showing the XML code. So or else you can also open it using the IDEs like IntelliJ or Eclipse. So yeah, we learned how to create GUI application using JavaFX Scene Builder. I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you for watching.